What about boys at school? Must be some handsome ones.
What's up, guys? Welcome to this video on Elvis is the Man. Thanks for tuning in. So I just watched the Priscilla trailer. The movie is going to be out, I think, in October. And as many of you know, I'm not happy with this because why do we need another Elvis movie? The quintessential Elvis movie just came out last summer. It was great, box office success. People that weren't even Elvis fans before were telling me, hey, you like Elvis? Like, I looked up Unchained Melody on YouTube and it's phenomenal. I've been listening to Elvis. I'm an Elvis fan now. I didn't even know about it. So we go from that to let's make a movie about Elvis and Me, the Priscilla book. And Priscilla's just so gung-ho about this. Why? Have any of you guys read Elvis and Me? It doesn't paint Elvis in a good light. It makes him maybe look like a pedophile. It makes him look like a drug user, woman abuser, womanizer, which he was, but he was a kind-hearted womanizer. We don't need another Elvis movie. That's like Jordan. Once he took that last shot in Utah and then retired, he should have left it like that. He didn't need to come back to play for the Wizards, right? Leave on a good note. We don't need this. So I just found out today that EPE does not endorse this movie. They do not want it to come out. I don't know if they can stop it from coming out, but can you blame them? So this movie is going to be made off of Elvis and Me. Hey, while we're at it, why don't we just make one off Elvis What Happened too? Yeah, let's just do so many Elvis movies. In my opinion, Priscilla just wants to be in the limelight. So for those of you who haven't read the book Elvis and Me, it came out in the mid 80s. And so pretty much she's going to talk about, I suppose, because you can see from the trailer that it starts off her in the Army, her dad on base, Elvis gets drafted, he's over there, she's meeting him. So in other words, everybody in the theater and the whole public is going to see, oh, Elvis started coming on to her when she was 14. I mean, Priscilla, yeah, she's a teen, she was just starstruck, but Elvis, he was 25 or 24. Is that going to make Elvis look good? You know, we somehow got past the whole pedo thing with the Elvis movie, which I'm happy about because Elvis does not deserve that reputation.
Listen, okay, he's just really lonely, and quite frankly, so am I. And then they didn't really know what to say after that, so I went upstairs and I went to bed.
You know, in this movie, or in this book, she describes things that her and Elvis did. And Elvis movie was made, Elvis and Me, I think it was called. It was made in like 1988. I watched it. The Elvis actor was corny and very cringy to me. Talk about making out on the bed. I think at one point, like one of the scenes where he almost pulls her bra off. She's 14. Why are we putting this out?
The following dramatization is based on Priscilla Presley's recollection of events in her life with Elvis Presley.
So you better stay here.
Why is Priscilla behind a movie like this? I thought, like, she just says that she wanted to be buried next to the love of her life. Would you want the love of your life to get this type of press and scrutiny? Because it's going to come. It's going to come if this movie comes out in 4 more months. We just got the trailer. Unless EPE can stop it. I'm not a legal expert, but I don't know what they can do, but they're not happy with it, and that's why. So then we're going to talk about Elvis convincing her parents in 1961, 62 to bring her, so she was like 16 at the time, to come live with him at Graceland.
Taylor.
Don't be too long, darling.
Hey, baby. How's my little girl doing?
I'm fine, Elvis. I'm just fine. Mother, Dad! Elvis wants me to come to Los Angeles for 2 weeks.
And they're going to talk about how Elvis pretty much locked her away at Graceland, molded her into how he wanted, especially in this Me Too woke era we're in. That wasn't good back then, but it's especially not going to get good press now. Parker said, hey, you need to marry this girl because it's not good PR for you to have her just in your house. And that was the 60s. So can you tell me why any hardcore Elvis fan, any fan that cares about Elvis's image would want this movie to come out? Because this is not good for Elvis's image. And then we talk about Elvis cheating on her throughout the whole 60s. And are they going to talk about the dance instructor that she had?
What are you afraid of?
This. I'm afraid of this.
They're going to talk about Lisa being born, Elvis being on drugs and being on tour. So pretty much Priscilla is the victim in the whole thing. Elvis is going to be the victimizer, and Priscilla comes away looking good. But what about Elvis? I mean, I could see if somebody else made this movie, but Priscilla? So you Priscilla fans, explain that one to me. To me, this is what's going on. Priscilla wants to secure her legacy. She's 78. Almost 80. She already made all the money she's going to make off Elvis, pretty much. You know, she's approaching her 80s. So what does she think? In my opinion, I think she just wants to secure her legacy. We find that from the deal it looks like she made to be buried at Graceland. She wanted to, reports say, be buried right next to Elvis. That means we'll just kick out Vernon, kick out Minnie Mae. But like, no, you can't do that. All the graves are going to stay in the same state they're in, but you can get in the meditation garden too. So she wants to be buried by Elvis. So that means whenever we go there in the future, we're going to see her gravesite. She divorced Elvis in 1973. Left him in 1972. I think the final papers say that Elvis divorced her, but she wanted the divorce. And I'm not saying Elvis was a sweet angel, but why would we want this movie to come out? We wouldn't. Priscilla shouldn't. If she cares about Elvis's legacy, I think she cares about her legacy and securing her legacy. And this movie, so she's going to get buried next to Elvis at Graceland. So that means whenever anybody goes there, we're going to see Priscilla. She will be seen and remembered. And we're going to get a fresh movie. And she's about 80. And let's be honest, she probably doesn't have that much longer to live. So she's securing her legacy. That's what I think's going on. And I don't like this movie one bit. Tell me in the comments what you guys think.